Hello there, dear friends of the Rimworld, and welcome to Chapter 2 of my royalty playthrough. So, with the last episode, we were just building up the basics of the colony, and if you have any requests, questions, or anything else, please feel free to drop a comment down in the section below. I'll answer to that as soon as possible. Okay, for today, I think this episode will be a lot about the further expansion of this little colony here. We're just starters here, and yeah, there's so much to do still. And I want to get rid of the work as quick as possible, so let's keep going. Last session we did even some art when we slew the warg with our amazing psionic abilities. We captured some pirates, which we're gonna release tomorrow, I guess. And yeah, things are going along really smoothly so far, which is good. So, next thing I want to do is grab up my money and try to buy some weapons. That would be really, really good to do, I think. So, basically, I can send Lumi on her own. Because Lumi has this amazing ability to slow down people. So, that should be no problem at all if she gets ambushed alone. She can kite people forever. So, can she carry all that kibble? Nice. Wonderful. So, she's gonna pick up the survival meals. Gonna pick the synthread pants as well, and off we go. I just want to try if I can get some better weapons early on, because the starter weapons are really not that good, honestly. They're okay to hunt food with them, but they're really not good to fend off dangerous things like wargs and stuff. Or even raiders. So let's see if we can buy something good here. So do we have somebody still on wardening? Yeah, Don is doing that. Okay, and Don is also my cook. I'm not really so familiar with my people yet, so we're gonna get to that. One colonist idle. Don has nothing to do. That's a shame. I don't like it when people have nothing to do, so how can we change that? He's a plant cutting person, so let's chop some wood. There we go. Okay. Lumi will see if we can buy some weaponry over there. Okay, buildings are coming along quite nicely. But I really want more colonists. Having only 3 people makes things go ahead so slowly. It's, well... Okay, we arrived at Monhad. What's up for trade? I'm gonna sell all that kibble, because I don't have animals that eat that stuff, so... so much for that. Okay, useful things, for sure. Neurotrainer, Psi Trainer. Psi Trainer, interesting. So these will teach Psycasts. Yummy. Immuno Enhancer. Okay. Speeds up immunity gain. Fancy. Zeus Hammer. Warhammer with an embedded EMP capacitor. Wow. Oh, those are the new items. Psi-Focus Staff. Yummy. Heavy SMG Chain Shotgun. Oh, sadly those are really not good. Well, they're okay. I would use them if I would find them, but I'm not gonna buy those. So, off to the next city we go. So, Dawn can't craft. What a shame. I see why he was idling there. Okay, so I want to put him up for mining tasks. So if he ever gets idle. I'm gonna mine some, because there are really good things lying around here, and I chose him because he can learn that mining, and well, I have a better miner there too, but well, if you want to mine stuff, more hands are better, right? Also, I want to mine this up because I can see here that there's a hollow space behind that. I'm really curious about this. Okay. So, I don't think that Lumi will reach this place today. So... okay. Area revealed. Okay, let's keep mining here. Okay, so tomorrow we can continue with our trade offers. Let's harvest those heal roots over there, because they are always lovely to have. One of the big upsides of living in the temperate forest area. Sorry, that fire really distracted me for a moment. One of the big upsides of living in the temperate forests is the abundance of heal roots during the early game. In other biomes you have to get some technology for that. Okay. So we had a little fire there, I didn't even comment that further, so there we go. Only a few moments left until we hit Reshaw. I just hope they have something good to trade, because if not, well, we gotta return empty-handed. That would be a pity. So, neurotrainers, Psy-trainer, focus. Well. Psy-focus staff, machine pistol, plasma sword. Dear God. That sounds delightful. Mono sword, 13 damage. Yum. Okay, these are really good weapons, I see. So, oh dear. No. Ah, damn, that's really not good. Usually they have better armaments for sale. Wow, unlucky. I don't have much food left, so... what do I do? Am I really gonna buy some machine pistol or LMG? I don't like to, because these weapons are really bad, honestly. A steel axe. I don't know. Oh well. Gotta live with that. Let's head home. No better weapons for us for now. What a pity. What a pity. Most of the time, I get lucky and get something good offered, but well. But what do we have here? Belzas and the Yorkshire Terrier, a new quest. A 47-year-old particle physicist named Belzas is calling from nearby. She says a Manhunting Yorkshire Terrier is hunting her. She begs for safety and offers to join you at Lumi's Haven. Oh, well, I think we can deal with a Manhunting Yorkshire Terrier. Come on in. Okay, so this new quest menu is really awesome, gotta say. I love it already. Okay, so Belzas is incapable of violence. Well, okay. Can deal with that. She's a very good doctor. She's a very good researcher. Very talented with plants. Also possibilities in the work with animals. Perfect. So having such a good doctor here, I like to have good doctors, okay? These are really, really valuable to have. So I'm gonna set her work schedule to something like this. For now. It looks a little bit extreme, but it works. Definitely. Okay, so... well, the mining didn't really uncover fascinating things here. Okay, so... incapable of violence is a little bit of, well... sounds bad, but honestly, I think... yeah, pretty much every colony can, and should have one non-violent colonist like her. She's practically a very, very good example of a perfect non-violent colonist because she's very, very good at medical duties. So you don't want her to fight at all. So she'll be there and patch up wounded guys, which is awesome. Okay. So people are idling here around. So let's hunt some things. Let's hunt the little things here first. I want to gather up some light leather, and I was thinking about doing some low quality clothes to get some money. Alright, Dawn can't even... Oh, it's a little bit of a bummer that Dawn is unable to do dumb labor. So Belsas should definitely do crafting work as well. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so I'm figuring that I definitely want to do some agriculture, because people are idling in my colony, and when people are idling, that only means we need more work. So let's create more work, shall we? I'm gonna create some potato field and also some cotton field. These are really useful to have, and there we go. Some food and some textiles. Should be a good start. Okay, so Yorkshire Terrier is coming for us. It's coming for us! Well, Rimworld does make these really weird does create these really weird situations like a Manhunting chinchilla or stuff like that. Okay, we're having visitors. That's pretty good, since Lumi is just returning with her money. Let's see, maybe they have something good for sale. Low food. Oh, we're gonna change that. There we go. Gotta wait. So what do we have here? Oh, nothing interesting here. So sad. Okay. So I'm adjusting hunt to a higher priority here because obviously it's getting more important. Okay. Very fond of this little place here. Well, so we got a peeler. Okay. Well, that sucks. It's one of the worst weapons in game, honestly. There are only a few weapons which are worse than... well, the thing about these is they throw really damn slowly. Like, you're taking forever to attack. But when you hit, it does do a lot of damage, though. Okay, there's a Yorkshire Terrier. The Yorkshire Terrier of Doom. Okay. I don't think I wanna occupy Lumi with that, honestly. Dear Lord. Okay. This is something I want to occupy Lumi with, though, because this Cougar is really dangerous. What's about these quests as of lately? They escalate so damn quickly. Last time, having a manhunting guinea pig, and it turns into a real drama because the warg gets crazy on somebody. Now we're having this little Yorkshire Terrier turning into a situation because there's a cougar hunting him. Like, what is happening here? Okay. But luckily Lumi is doing her job really, really good. Okay, so I'm gonna retreat to Dawn here a little bit. So, since that cougar is hunting Dawn, might as well start shooting here. go. Gotta be really careful about not bringing Dawn too close into the line of fire here. And there we go. Okay. Everything is fine. The Cougar was the way more thrilling moment about this quest, so... It was the hidden boss, you know? Like, the game is pretending like you're only having to... You only have to face a Yorkshire Terrier to get that new to get that new colonist surprise boss. A Cougar is starting to hunt you. I like that. But everything went fine. I didn't even need to use Lumi's skills here, because I had a nice chance to kite this thing back and forward. Very good. Also, a Cougar gives nice, costly, and valuable fur, so that's something. That's a plus here too. Okay, so that's that. Quite effective. Well, that's why I like to roll starting colonists with decent shooting stats. Because honestly, oh well, this matters a lot, gotta say. Cougars in melee are pretty scary. I checked recently, a timber wolf lost against a cougar. So these Pantera furs, they really mean something. Later on in the game, these enemies get more and more pathetic, but believe me, during the early game, you can suffer severe losses there, and I have suffered severe losses to these animals. I'm very happy whenever it looks as easy like it did here. It's kind of relieving. Okay. So the noble quarters are getting done. Wonderful. Okay, so we can reinstall this wooden bed here. And finally, Lumi and Stone are getting their proper their proper housing. Let's drop a little light over there. And Belzas is going on food binge. The final straw was darkness. Really? That's your problem? It was dark? Well, stress eating. Okay. So I think it's about time to... give me a sec. To give Belsas a own room, because she seems to be stressed. Oh, that sucks. Or do I do it like this? Yeah, let's look at it like this. Why not? Well, the food binge is not much of an issue because right now I have a lot of food. Because now the predators are gone on the map, now that the predators are gone on the map, I can safely hunt whatever I please. And yeah, we can live off that. Also, I need to get rid of all these chunks. So many chunks. There we go. Also, the kitchen finally needs to be done. Oh, well. So many things. Major breakers, please no. What's going on, Dawn? What's the problem? Bonded ML Peter died. Greedy for impressive bedroom. Oh gosh, this guy is also... Oh, well, okay. I see. Well. I see. Well, I guess I can help Dawn with that. Oh gosh, are you done with eating at some point? Oh damn. She's quite persistent on that, gotta say. So, up for another round? There she goes. Yum, yum, yum. That lady has quite an appetite. Doesn't look like that, though. Another round? Seriously? Oh, it's all of my... Wow, okay. Another round? Seriously? Dear Lord. My poor resources. And there goes the next ration, so... She successfully destroyed all simple meals we had as a reserve here. Good Lord. Okay, whatever. Oh, now the survival meals have to suffer next. Oh, good. Okay, she's finally done with that. Low food. Yeah. Sure. We're on low food now. I figured. Okay. So... Oh well, let's give Dawn that one. I'll also create some slate tiles. Let's see if I can create an environment which will be more okay for the guy. Oh, I don't have any steel left. Okay. Let's change that. There we go. So, let's drop in the dresser for the guy. Ugh. So, like this. Let's also put an end table to the bed. Nice and civilized. Okay, I'm really happy that we're having 4 pairs of hands now, which is really good. I hope the kitchen will finally get done. Oh, okay, maybe I shouldn't have ordered some something like this flooring then, but well, okay. I can live with things taking time. So, what about Lumi? Quite comfortable, spacious interior, nice. Okay, Dawn, well, disturbed sleep, awful bedroom, chemical desire, oh boy. Dawn is not having the best of his times. Okay. I'm really quite sad that I was unable to pick up better weaponry with my money. Paid forest weather. Okay, what's that quest? The Green Tiger Roka is threatened by a rogue machine persona. Okay, wants you to send a message to the persona accepting responsibility for their flaws. If you do, the persona will punish you instead, and the weather control system will force the weather around Lumi's haven to be fog for 22 days. Fascinating. Okay, this is a completely new quest, like, I haven't seen that before. Challenge rating. I see. Relative to your current strength. Okay. Nice. I really like that. So, do I live with 22 days of fog for a tornado generator? I don't think so. I'm not a big fan of those tornado generators in general. And the other side is the game measures the severeness of the attacks it sends after you, in terms of how wealthy your colony is. And having a tornado generator lying around here would just increase the value of my colony for something I don't really want to have right now. And on top of that, I have to live with with 22 days of fog. That would be fog until the end of the fall, pretty much. So, thanks, but no thanks. Not my cup of tea. But that's a new kind of quest which I never saw before, and well, I'm delighted, to say the least. Rimworld has been as it is from the side of the developer himself, Tynan Sylvester, for so many years that I actually already thought that the game would not receive any more updates or such from the developer anymore. I figured he was done with that project, but oh boy. I'm so happy I was wrong. Steel door. Well, we need to mine down some steel as well. Well, I'm gonna go for some more prioritizing here on the mining. Let's see if that does anything. So, the bedroom now is dull. Well, it's a start, isn't it? It's not awful anymore. Also, the kitchen will be getting done 10 days after our arrival. Wow. We're suffering this inefficiency for quite a while now. Okay. But looks like we're finally getting the roofing done on the kitchen, and then I can finally reinstall the stove. Dawn has major break risk. Oh dear. Darkness. Why is darkness such a problem for you? Is it always such a problem for you, fellas? Oh, well. Okay. I've been in the dark for a while. I don't like it. I see. He was too long in the dark. That's the issue here. Okay. Learning something new about your little colonists every day. Okay. So the living quarters are coming along quite nicely. It's pretty soon time to put up some prison area and some research as well. I have such skilled researchers at my disposal. Oh well, let's start with the research immediately. I like to wait with the research projects a little bit because I want to have the basics nailed down and done before I invest time into research. Because ultimately research always leads to more work, and if I don't have the work done yet, I have to do. Why should I do research to create more work I don't get done, you know? That's the basic idea. So we're mining out that steel. That's good. But I should hunt more animals, but oh boy. Okay, we're gonna hunt those donkeys. Good. I was considering going for some big game hunt, but I would like to avoid that if possible. I'm very sorry again. Okay. I want to search for some spaceship junks. There have to be some somewhere. Oh, look at that. Let's utilize this. If you want such berry bushes being plucked regularly, you drop down a growth zone and you disallow the sowing part, and then they will harvest this stuff whenever they can. A nice little trick to keep natural resources gathered. Also works a charm on ambrosia sprouts. Neat research project. There we go. Okay, so what do I want to research now? I see there are new things. Noble apparel. That's completely new. Corset, lady's hat, royal vest, ruffle shirt, top hat. Wonderful. Harp, harpsichord, piano. Nice. Also very new things. So, geothermal power, that's my personal go-to technology. What do we have here? Brain wiring, compact weaponry, specialized limbs, poison synthesis, artificial metabolism, neural computation. These are all new, and I like the sound of it. Okay. Sounds like glitter tech is finally finding its way into the game, but we're so far away from that. I'm gonna read into that, what it does, and then I'm gonna talk about that later. So, what do I want to use for here? The first, normally I go for energy technologies to get rid of the wood, but for now I had gotta say I'm having so much wood around me. Why should I? Um, I'm much more interested in pemmican production. Because with pemmican, a lot of things get a lot easier. Especially caravaneering. I do like to have this stuff available as soon as possible. Okay. So Belsas will now, I guess, do a lot of research. Okay, this is quite exciting, gotta say. And I really do like the new outlook of the research menu. It's so much more clear to see. You get shown what technologies give you. It's so much easier. Wonderful. I really like that. You can click on everything and get a view install cochlear plant. Okay. Even more informations are available via the info boxes. Awesome. Really good things. Really, really good things. Okay, so the kitchen is done. Hooray. Finally. I really had a problem to look at this the whole time. This felt so wrong. This felt so horribly wrong. Okay. There we go. We're having 2 dead donkeys in the freezer. I guess we can live off that a little bit longer. Wow. Okay, so you really notice having an intellectual rank 14 in, on the research bank. Wow. That comes along quite nicely. Very good, very good. So where are the spaceship chunks? There have to be spaceship chunks somewhere. No? There we go. I want some steel and components from off of that. There's a lot of muffalos over there too. So I'm wondering if I could hunt a mega sloth. There's another ship chunk. But then again, I'm considering why should I, you know? There's some berry bushes, but they're so far away. I don't want to pluck them. Like, everything you gather has to be hauled at some point, and since I don't have my many useful mods which make things more efficient, I'm reluctant. Tell you what, we're gonna mine through this. I figured that the shortcut here is way too good to have to say no to that. Because then I can pick these two. Another fun thing about these growth zones is that fully mature trees will also get chopped down, so this also ensures your wood income. There we go. Okay, gonna leave it like this for now. And oh, there are a lot of steel walls hanging around here. So these are also pretty new. These random structures, consisting out of steel, which is really good because you know steel is hard to come by. More spaceship chunks. Also new music. I really like to hear that new music. It's quite delightful. Okay, so now we're opened up to this direction as well. Okay. mean, this whole mountain area will get riddled a little bit more because there's such a big steel vein here. There's also a lot of uranium here. There's a lot of steel. There's a lot of steel. There's compacted machinery. I'm having a lot of resources lying around here in the vicinity. No silver though, which is a little bit sad, but I can deal with that. More steel. Here's even more steel. A little bit of machinery. Steel. Much steel on that map. See, spotting here some machinery. I guess this is the ancient danger part from which we always had in the past. Well, we're gonna see. Okay, so what about that? It's a decent bedroom now. Ooh, look at that. So, let's give this area a little bit of power as well. Okay. So, I can reinstall another bed over here. An excellent end table. Oh, well, that explains something. Then we're gonna put up some lamp here as well. Some dressers. And this starts to be more civilized. I'm gonna drop down 2 dressers here. They don't really do something, but I think there are 2 people living in this in these quarters, so there should be 2 dressers. Okay. There we go. So the pemmican research is coming along super quickly. I'm quite amazed about how fast the research gets along. I'm not used to that. Most of the time my research projects take forever during this phase of the game. Because usually I don't focus a strong researcher early on that much, because I always figure like there's so much to do even without quick research. But well, certainly not unhappy about that. Okay, so I think it's also time to get rid of some old, what's it called, walls here. So first off, I'm gonna be adding builds for the other types of stone blocks because of reasons. I want to have all the blocks getting cut into, all the chunks getting cut into blocks. So there we go. And there's still the limestones. I don't know. I didn't see limestone here on this map yet, but if it ever shows up, we're gonna cut it into blocks too. There we go. Raid, the pirate raiders. I love that. The pirates from the pirate raiders. Oh damn. Okay, they will prepare for a while and then attack. Nose. Okay, nose. Would I be happy to have you as one of mine? I don't think so. Okay, ambrosia addiction. Hell no. Even less now. Okay, let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this nose, fella. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna pick up Lumi and start shooting. Then we're gonna pick up stone. Send him up front here. There's the thing with friendly fire. I always have to take into account where people are standing in relation to the line of fire. Oh well. So, Nose likes to get shot at, it seems. There we go. Second hit. It's gonna be dead in 11 hours, so... Destroyed the left kidney. Wow, brutal. Damn brutal. Okay. Well, well. These pitiful one-man raids, gotta say. Aren't they ashamed of themselves? I always figure that people like Nose, they are criminals even in their own faction. Like, nobody wants them, so they send you to the next best colony armed with a knife. And if he comes back, he's redeemed. Then he's once again a valued member of the society. If not, well, let the worms have him. That's what I figure. Why all these naked people armed with a knife attack my colony. I can't and understand it otherwise. Okay, let's go. So it's hard to discern the granite from the slate here, I gotta say. Okay. There we go. So, if raids only would be as easy, would stay as easy as they are now, like, that would be wonderful. But we're not that lucky, gotta say. We're not that lucky. This is only the warm-up phase before they send worse things up our colony. But I'm really looking forward to this because the new Psycast abilities sound like you're getting a lot of good things to deal with threats a little bit more differently than before. I really like that. Versatility and flexibility in gameplay are always welcome. So we're burying this poor fella. Or just like that. Civilized people do this, you know. Okay, so I think this is exactly the point where I'm gonna wrap up this episode. There are, well, we're fortifying ourselves. We're getting somewhere, research is getting done, and with the next episode I'm pretty sure that I will begin with bigger schemed plans like fortifications or bigger building plans, more exciting stuff. For sure. Okay guys, so let me know what you think in the comments below. Feel free to like or even subscribe my channel if you want to help me and my work. If not, I thank you so much for your time and your attention, and I hope you check on by again. And until then, take care and goodbye.